Welcome to another B2 First ESL-lounge reading lesson video. Today we will be reading How to Survive Your First Week in a New Country. Let's begin with some vocabulary. Culture shock. The feeling of confusion felt by someone visiting a new country. Orientation. The process of familiarizing yourself with a new situation. To navigate. To find your way around a place. Etiquette. The formal rules of correct or polite behavior in society. To embrace, to accept an idea or a new situation willingly. Isolated, feeling alone and without friends or help. Invaluable, extremely useful. To venture, to go somewhere that might be dangerous or unpleasant. Essential, completely necessary, vital. To observe, to watch someone or something carefully. Great! Now you know the key words, let's read the story. Moving to a new country is an exciting adventure, but the first week can often feel overwhelming. You're dealing with a new language, unfamiliar customs, and the general stress of settling in. This initial period of disorientation is often called culture shock. However, with a bit of preparation and the right attitude, you can navigate this challenging first week successfully. First, prioritize the essentials. Before you spend all your time sightseeing, make sure you have your basic needs covered. This means figuring out where the nearest supermarket is, getting a local SIM card for your phone, and understanding the local public transport system. If you can master a simple bus or train journey in the first few days, you will feel a huge sense of accomplishment. These small victories are crucial for building confidence. End of page 1. Let's continue. Secondly, find a balance between exploring and resting. It's tempting to try and see everything at once, but this can lead to burnout. Plan one main activity for each day, such as visiting a specific district or museum. For the rest of the day, just allow yourself to wander. Go for a walk without a specific destination, sit in a local cafe, and just observe daily life. This is often when you make the most interesting discoveries about a new culture. Watching how people interact and understanding the local etiquette is an invaluable part of your orientation. Thirdly, don't be afraid to make mistakes. You will probably use the wrong word, get on the wrong bus, or misunderstand a local custom. This is a normal and essential part of the learning process. Most local people will appreciate your effort to speak their language and will be happy to help you. End of page 2. Let's continue. A sense of humor is your most important tool. If you can laugh at your own mistakes, you will overcome feelings of embarrassment much more quickly. Finally, make a local connection. It's easy to feel isolated when you don't know anyone. Make an effort to start a simple conversation with someone, like a shopkeeper or the person sitting next to you in a park. Even a brief, friendly interaction can make you feel more connected to your new environment. Remember, the goal of the first week is not to become an expert on your new country. The goal is to build a foundation of confidence and curiosity. Embrace the confusion, be kind to yourself, and enjoy the adventure of starting a new chapter. Okay, time for a few questions to check your understanding. Question 1. In the first paragraph, the author introduces the concept of culture shock in order to A. Warn readers that moving to a new country is usually a negative experience. B. Acknowledge a common challenge before offering advice on how to manage it. C. Emphasize that preparation alone cannot prevent this experience. D. Explain why some people are better at adapting to new cultures than others. Pause the video now to think about your answer. The correct answer is B. The text introduces culture shock as a challenge, then immediately says you can navigate this challenging first week successfully with the right attitude, setting up the advice that follows. Question 2. Why does the author suggest mastering a simple bus or train journey is a crucial first step? A. Because using public transport is the cheapest way to explore a new city. B. Because it forces a newcomer to interact with local people immediately. C. Because achieving small, practical tasks helps to build a newcomer's self-assurance. D. because it is the most important skill for finding a job in a new country. Pause the video now to think about your answer. The correct answer is C. The text says these small victories are crucial for building confidence. Question 3. What does the author imply is the main benefit of wandering without a specific destination? A. It is a good way to get physical exercise and combat jet lag. B. It allows you to find tourist attractions that are not in the guidebooks. C. It provides valuable insights into the normal, everyday life of the local culture. D. It is the safest way to explore a new city without getting lost. Pause the video now to think about your answer. The correct answer is C. The text says that by sitting in a local cafe and observing, you can make, quote, the most interesting discoveries about a new culture. Question 4. The author believes that having a sense of humor is essential primarily because it A. Helps a person to mentally cope with the awkwardness of making mistakes. B. Makes local people more likely to forgive a foreigner's cultural errors. C. Is the best way to show that you are a friendly and approachable person. D. Can help you to see the funny side of difficult situations with officials. Pause the video now to think about your answer. The correct answer is A. The text says that if you can laugh at your mistakes, you will overcome feelings of embarrassment much more quickly, which is a mental coping mechanism. Question 5. The author suggests starting a simple conversation with a shopkeeper as a way to A. Practice your language skills in a low-pressure environment. B. Get useful local information that is not available online. C. Find new friends who you can socialize with later. D. Combat the feeling of being alone and disconnected from your surroundings. Pause the video now to think about your answer. The correct answer is D. The text says it's easy to feel isolated, and that even a brief interaction can make you feel more connected to your new environment. Question 6. What is the writer's underlying message about the initial phase of moving abroad? A. Success depends on careful and detailed planning of every day. B. The primary goal should be to become fluent in the local language as quickly as possible. C. A newcomer's mindset and attitude are more important than their level of expertise. D. It is better to rely on yourself than to ask local people for help. Pause the video now to think about your answer. The correct answer is C. The text concludes by advising the reader to embrace the confusion, be kind to yourself, and enjoy the adventure, highlighting that mindset and attitude are key. Let's quickly summarize the lesson. On this screen, you can review the main points of the text and the key vocabulary. Finally, here are a few discussion questions. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching this ESL-lounge video. Don't forget to subscribe for more lessons, and we'll see you in the next one.